and swing on in. Can't block with this. Has to be this. And if they don't, they die. They die. Oh yeah! Oh, whew! That took some thinking. Hey everyone, my name's Kyle. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel here on Arena Hacks. I like just sharing all kinds of decks I build, just fun ones, budget ones, non-budget ones, all kinds of stuff. I also like sharing ideas on and tips and tricks and things I do on an ongoing basis to help grow your digital collection and get all the rares and stuff that hopefully you want and to build that deck you're looking for. So if you like that kind of stuff, click that subscribe button down in the corner and hit the thumbs up. If you like my stuff and you like this video, remember to do that. It really helps out a lot. On to today's video though. I'm bringing back Black-White Magecraft. I can't remember which. I think I copied my original deck, not the one I had Lurrus in, not the one that had Lurrus, because I knew Lurrus was rotating out, and this is a 2022 version of it. I guess I should have maybe started off when I said the deck, what the deck is. I should have started off, it's 2022, so that's why there's no Lurrus, and that's why I copied my original version of the deck, because it didn't have Lurrus in it. So I think what I had to change out of the deck was eliminate. I had 2 eliminates that had to go, 2 Murderous Riders, 4 Heartless Axe, and 4 Defiant Strikes. So those cards all needed to go because they were rotating out. So I've got 4 Silverquill Command, kind of replaces the, well, one of the removal, because it does have the option to make an opponent sacrifice a creature. It's just really powerful. It's one of the questionable cards in this deck simply because it is so high of mana, at 4 mana, which usually isn't that high. In this deck, it is actually quite high. But it's also extremely, extremely powerful in this deck. When you're getting all those Magecraft triggers, plus you can give a creature +3/+3 and flying with the Silverquill Command, it's just insane. And if your opponent only has 1 blocker, like, you make them sacrifice and now they have no blockers, right? So it's just like getting to do those 2 things, having any one of those options is pretty good for 4 mana. Some of them for 4 mana, but to get to do 2 of them for 4 mana is just incredible. So that's why Silverquill Command ended up making the cut. I did have Blood Beckoning in place of Defiant Strike, because Defiant Strike gave us card draw. So I put Blood Beckoning in instead to get a creature back out of the graveyard, and in a way that was supposed to be card advantage. But I found I was just lacking too much in removal, and the original idea of this deck was to use removal spells to trigger your Magecraft and then attack in for a whole bunch of damage. So I wasn't getting enough removal in that, and I do have the first few games with that version of it. So the reason I'm not introducing the deck that way, it was in place of Feed the Swarm. I just swapped Feed the Swarm out for it. But yeah, everything I just explained is why I did that. So the first few games, first half of the games, I think, they do have Blood Beckoning in instead, and you'll see how often it ends up being a dead card in my hand, so that's why I swapped it out. And Feed the Swarm, it didn't significantly improve the deck, but I thought it did make it a little bit better. So yeah, that's why that's in there. It can also hit enchantments. There's a lot of those classes running around, and they're only 1 or 2 mana, so you lose life equal to the mana value. That's not that big a deal for those kind of spells. Other than that, I also replaced Lash of Malice for some of the removal. The thing I liked most about this is, unlike some of the removal I had to take out, I couldn't, like Heartless Act. I think this was a good replacement for Heartless Act, because Heartless Act, maybe not Heartless Act, there was something, because the removal, I had to target my opponent's creature, right? So if my opponent didn't have creature, I couldn't target anything. Lash of Malice can target Clever Lumimancer, and Lumimancer won't die, because her trigger will trigger first, resolve, she'll be a 2/3, and then she'll get +2/-2, being a 5/1, right? So that's like a huge second turn play. 5 damage on your second turn, that's insane. And you still have 1 mana left, because your second turn, you could play this first turn, second turn Lash of Malice, you could potentially have another mana after that, right? Hopefully you should have at least 2 mana by your second turn, or else you shouldn't be keeping, you should be mulliganing your hand. Otherwise, what else is new in here? Professor's Warning, I forgot to mention, Fight is 1, also had to go. It's a Korea, so a Fight is 1 can't make it in here. I figured Professor's Warning is not quite as good as Fight is 1. Maybe it's equally as good, it's just different. It may not be quite as good in this type of deck, but it is more versatile and gives you more options, from indestructible to just a +1/+1 counter. So it's great to get that Magecraft trigger at instant speed, and you can give a permanent boost to your creature with that counter. And it just fits in really great with the deck, and you're getting your Magecraft triggers. So a quick refresher over the rest of the deck. We got Bloodchief's Thirst, awesome 1 mana spell to kill a weak creature or a low mana value creature, 2 mana or less. Or you can kick it for an extra 3 mana, so for 4 mana total, you can kill just about any creature or planeswalker you want. Almost any, as long as it doesn't have indestructible or anything like that, or hexproof or whatever. Guiding Voice, another sweet way to trigger our Magecraft triggers. Another +1/+1 counter, again, a permanent way of boosting our creature. And get the sideboard, which you see over there at the side, Clever Lumimancer. You guys should all remember that. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, +2/+2 on that Magecraft. Stop moving, cursor. Well, I guess I'm done on Lumimancer now. Clarion Spirit, as you all remember. For some reason in this deck, this version of the deck, I find it's a little trickier to actually trigger Clarion Spirit. A lot of turns we cast 2 mana, but a lot of turns, once we got our creatures out, we like to just attack, cast 1 spell for Magecraft, and that's about it. And then draw a card, attack with our creatures, cast 1 spell. We're constantly draw a card, cast 1 spell. And we want to just maintain like that, because if we just dump our hand out, then we run out of gas and we're top decking, and this deck sucks at top decking. Oh my god, it's so bad at top decking. Anyways, Leonin Lightscribe, one of the big players in the Magecraft game. Every player or every one of your creatures gets +1/+1 until end of turn whenever you trigger Magecraft by copying or casting an instant or sorcery. Feed the Storm I went over. Silverquill Apprentice, I was a little iffy on back in the day when I first created this deck. There was some discussion on that back on those older videos, but I decided to keep him in here because being able to target which creature gets that +1/+0 is actually a lot more powerful than you might think. Sometimes you just attack in with everything except the Silverquill, and the Magecraft triggers gets you almost lethal, 1 point away, but that Magecraft trigger allows you to take this and put it onto a creature that actually is attacking. Or you wait till your opponents declare blockers, and whatever creature's not getting blocked gets the advantage from Silverquill Apprentice's ability. Even if Silverquill Apprentice is blocked and is going to die, you play an instant speed, his ability triggers and pumps up a creature that's not being blocked to get in that lethal damage. So Silverquill Apprentice is actually not to be underestimated in a deck of this style. He actually fits really well. He or she kind of looks more like a she. I don't know. Wouldn't that be a new thing from MTG? No, that wouldn't be good to put gender on cards. That would, I can see that maybe getting ugly. Anyways, here's the land base, 16 basics, 4 pathways, and 2 snarls. They could be swapped out. I often play them tapped just because I either don't have the basic or I just don't need the mana from the snarls, so it comes out tapped often anyways. So yeah, you can just swap that with something common if you want one of those tap lands, and it should be just fine. Over at the sideboard, that hasn't changed from when I last have it. I think I dropped an Environmental Sciences for a reduced to memory as another form of removal. Necrotic Fumes we barely cast because we barely have our own creatures that we're willing to exile. We almost never do unless we can get some Flying Spirit tokens. That's really the only way we're using Necrotic Fumes, which is why I don't have 2 copies of it in here. Prophecy, just in case we need to dig and we're getting kind of screwed. We do need cast cards or cast spells fairly fast in this deck because they're all low mana, so we do often need to get digging and try to get more cards into our hand. So Introduction to Prophecy helps with that. Academic Probation, we can either prevent them from casting an awesome spell if we think they have it, or we can prevent them from blocking with their creature. I usually go for the blocking one. Sometimes depending on the deck, I think I did this a long time ago with the older versions of this deck. They had Academic Probation in it as well. I think I did once lock somebody down from playing Alrund's Epiphany. And since you do it on my turn, so I did it pre-combat so I can get Magecraft triggers and attack in. As soon as it resolved, I didn't know for sure if he had Alrund's Epiphany, but he had 2 cards foretold, and he had the mana for it, and I was worried. So I said, let's just play it, call all runs Epiphany. If he doesn't even have it, whatever. I didn't even get to attack. The opponent conceded. He conceded as soon as I did that. So he had a big Epiphany turn coming up, and I just ruined it entirely with this card. However, that takes... I was lucky, but to do that on a regular basis takes skill. And I don't think anybody is that good to be able to predict somebody's card on a regular basis. You get your moments like I had, but that's about it. So it does work good in that way as well. Very powerful card. Other than that, that's the deck. Let's get to some gameplay and see how it goes. Okay. I don't know. Let's try Mulligan. Yeah, we had no castable spells. Here we're a little slower on a creature, but I do like this one a little better. Let's grab this. What's our biggest color? Pretty equal, actually. Okay. We'll hold it there. Hold off there, see how this... Secret door, is that a venture thing? Yeah, okay. Double Lightscribe, that's pretty cool for us. How much mana does that cost? 5. It's possible they have some sort of removal for Lightscribe. Maybe I go Apprentice first and Lightscribe next turn. And then we can try attacking in with the Apprentice instead of the Lightscribe. Or if they have removal of some kind, like a Portable Hole, they can do that on our Apprentice instead of our Lightscribe. Ooh. What the? Oh, okay, I've seen that before. What does it do again? Not to untap this thing. Becomes, for as long as it remains tapped, it becomes a what? 4/4 artifact creature. Interesting. So he's probably going to do that to this thing at some point. Let's go this on white. Get the Lightscribe out. They have 2 mana. They might have a counter too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, saw it coming. Pretty standard. Okay. See if they take this block. I'd rather not use this for a counter, but it leaves no target for their staff right now. Boom, get rid of that. So yeah, it only gave a +1/+1 counter, but he gave himself +1/0. Another freaking wall? Hey, hey. Is the mana to do that? Not yet. Can't have any counters now. We're stuck at 3 mana. That sucks because of this thing. Let's attack in again, see how they respond. They take it. We can Lash of Malice our own guy. That'd give quite a bit of extra damage. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah. Probably smart of them to not block. What does this do every time it attacks, right? Venture. Interesting little venture deck they got going on here. No blocks. How much does this cost to activate? 2 mana. There's another land for us. I don't know what color to play it on. Black, I guess. Who do we give flying? Oh, if their wall blocks it, it dies to this for sure. So we'll give this guy flying and +3/+3. Should we make them sack? No, we should draw a card. Let's draw a card as well. This, and yeah, we'll draw a card and lose 1 life. You get flying, and we're the player we're targeting. You can have extra damage on yourself. And in we go. Too bad we don't have another mana left for Lash of Malice. That'd be cool. But that's 11 damage, so they gotta start throwing some creatures under the bus here. Alright, we get 5 through. I'm a little worried about them activating that staff and having a 4/4. Although if we can, yeah, wow. We're probably going to have to lose one of our creatures. Hopefully not this guy. What are they doing? Oh no. they're reading it. What are they doing? Targeting with something? Ah, they're taking control of it. That's super lame. Right. And I have no real removal for that. Unless they block with a creature. Oh, what's in the sideboard here? No, they can still survive if... And they'll have a 3/2 spirit with this thing. Sorry, my friend, I'm thinking here. We could make something not block. Maybe this guy, forcing them to block with this guy, and we get our guy back. I think so. Yeah, you. So we get Academic Probation, we cast it on. Can't attack or block, that's you. You can get pumped. And swing on in. Can't block with this. Has to be this. And if they don't, they die. They die. Oh yeah! Oh. Whew! That took some thinking. Yeah, it's really clunky and slow. I wonder if this deck might... maybe I should drop the Blood Beckoning. I don't know for what. Some sort of card advantage. I need more creatures off the start, and these guys later. We're on the play, too. Draw, I mean. On the draw. Eh. This really doesn't look a whole lot different, does it? Different amount of spells to land. But other than that, pretty much everything the same. Yeah, I think this was a land in my first hand. Other than that, everything is identical. Shuffler, shuffler, shuffler. Oh god, this sucks. Oh, I want to keep it all though too. This is really, really poopy. Ugh. Warning, I guess? Professor's warning? No, let's throw Blood Beckoning back. Oy! Shuffler is not cooperating. Any one drop that we want to play? No, so let's just get it out tapped. For now. Well, for now. It'll untap. Yeah, so it is for now. Oh, is this... that's... Okay, yeah. Giants or something along those lines. Ugh. Another land would be nice. Squoozer. Build giant from you when you do 2 damage to... or Planeswalker. Okay, good. Not my creature. Oh, that's not nice. Shatter Skull Charger? Ugh. That's bad. Damn. I was like, is it only 2 toughness? And it's 3 toughness. Bummer. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? Alright, well, it's an aggro deck, so let's just attack on in. Do we give it a +1/+1 counter or make it indestructible? Until end of turn. This one's lasting. It'll protect it, keep it alive, do its thing, get our token, and it's a bigger creature now, so. Really? What? Okay. I'll take it. How many lands do I have in this deck again? I mean, we're keeping it. We got creatures, we got spells, we got lands. We can get both colors of our mana. First turn, second turn. I just hope we draw into some more lands here. That's not a land. That is what we need more lands for. 8, 16, 18, and then 4 of these. It's 22, so it's only 2 lands shy of 24, which is not that bad. I'm still thinking about the last game I played where it was a little bit of mana problems. Okay, so they catch that thing right away. Hopefully they don't... Well, let's play it safe, just in case they do have another portable hole. We'll throw out the creature we're more okay with it dying. And then we go Lightscribe into... Ooh, we can't Lash Apprentice. Oh, we can with Lightscribe on the field. We can Lash for extra damage. We totally can do that, but we don't have the mana for that. Seriously? Seriously? 22 is not that bad. Especially when very few of your spells cost more than 3. This is the only thing that costs more than 3. There's nothing in this deck. There we go. That costs... Yeah, nothing costs 3 in this deck. I can't remember the intro right now. I'm just... Alright, well, let's just, I guess, hammer down. Yeah. Who do we Lash? We'll Lash Apprentice here. Ooh, that was, whoa, that was 9? How much more could we have gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, it was good that we held that back then. That's not very good though. Come on land, come on land. We got Silverquill Command and we're gonna start pounding them. Yes! Oh my word. Who gets flying? Doesn't matter. And what, we draw a card? No, they sack their only blocker. That's, yeah. Doesn't matter who gets flying then. You, whatever. Just damage, damage, damage. Is that? No, that's not game. Dang close though. Whew. Okay, I was complaining about those lands earlier, but we got our lands and now we're really looking great here. Ooh, okay, so we're getting 4 life now. We can still beat the snot out of them though. Yeah, another command back to back. This time we draw a card. You get flying, we draw a card. And away we go. And that's not game yet? Oh my god. So we can't do another run that brutal, but we can do pretty close. That sucks. Although we can get rid of something. We have to kick the Bloodchiefs for that, and then we can go indestructible somewhere else, or +1/+1 counter maybe to win the game. No, they're at 10 already. They gained just a ridiculous amount of life. We can kill their counter without unkicking this. We have no creatures in our graveyard to get out with that. And then we have indestructible and or a +1/+1 counter if we need it. That's going to do 6 damage because it's double strike. So we can give indestructible to survive it and kill that thing. So let's do it. Let's do it that way. Although we can play this unkicked and still give something indestructible. So we can kick this. Let's kick it, take down this guy. Ooh, we almost lost that timer there. Now we attack in. See what they do. They have to block it. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to be enough. That's only 7 damage. So we have to give indestructible to this guy. If we put a +1/+1 counter here, it wouldn't have been enough. That's bad. That's why. I didn't even realize they had that out. No wonder they've been gaining so much life. That's insane. What is that each? 4 life each. That's terrible. Oh, I played that the wrong order. Son of a... This is ridiculous. There's no way he should be alive. This is just too perfectly stacked for him. Of course you get that. Yeah, right. And I absolutely need a Bloodchief Search is the only thing. What a lucky son of a bitch. Like, you gotta be kidding me. You do not deserve this game, sir. Not at all. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. Well, have a good one. See you later. What a ripoff. What a ripoff. Pretty good. I don't know why we can never choose a head like that. Can I at least, while I'm waiting, like, at least put my choice in? Have to wait for the opponent to choose whether they mulligan or not before I'm allowed to choose. But I'm allowed to look at my hand. It's weird. Do we go for damage or do we get this guy out? We're really banking on drawing another card. Get most damage in. Alright, I have an idea. We'll go like this. We'll get a lot of damage in, unless they have some kind of weird trick for 2 mana. Which it is holding priority, so they might have something. We get this to help ensure smooth land drops. And we attack in. And we go like that and get lots of damage. How much? Second turn? Or was that third turn because we missed? We were on the draw. And they're at 3. I don't think they've missed the land drops. Yeah. Right. Really? It won't be enough to kill that stupid troll. So we're gonna have to take a hit from it, unless they don't attack for some reason. No, right, or they just have everything they need. Gotta love when you get games like that back to back. Although last game I thought was pretty good. I don't know what order they'll be in the video, but that last game I played was a good game. It was just, yeah, opponent was literally given everything they needed. Like, I totally outplayed the crap out of them. Like, literally 1 or 2 points away from lethal multiple times. And, yeah. We can do this unkicked on here. Get this guy even bigger. And do 4 damage right back. We can get our guy to the graveyard. Did he kill? Lumimancer. We can get that out next turn. We can scribe Blood Beckoning, or we can command, draw a card, or make them sacrifice. Yeah, we kind of need to just to make them sack a creature. What else can we do? From graveyard to the battlefield. That's what we can get something back out of the battlefield and make them sack their troll. What do we get back? Let's go Lumimancer. Yeah. So they do get that enchantment thing, and well, unfortunately they can actually sack a land and make, if they would have put it on a different land, they could have tapped and sacked that land. Oh, why would they need to though? When they get everything else, they could just get all the best cards and watch me never see what I need. You know, because I don't have removal in my deck, right? You know, it's not like this deck was based on removal. Well, some of it's too weak for him now. Now he's too big. But yeah, there's absolutely no way, no chance. Oh, I should have played a Lightscribe first. Dang it, that was stupid. Well, we couldn't have Academic Probation then. Oh, I should have... Do I not have something in here? Oh, he exiled it, right, with the stupid thing. Yeah, now we're dead. Of course, yeah, because what a bunch of BS. Hurry up, guy, you win. What am I doing? When do I get to stack my deck? Alright, well, last time I found I was not getting good enough removal or enough removal. I think we'll keep this. A little hefty on these guys though. So I put Feed the Swarm in and took out Blood Beckoning, the 1 mana thing to get a creature out of our graveyard, because we just weren't using it at all. It was like a dead card like every game. Which I don't know why. When I tested this deck out a little bit before, it seemed to be pretty handy to be able to bring our creatures back. So we're only 1 land away from Command already. God, this is stuck. No loss. Don't play so much good stuff all the time. Just stop it. Where do we put this? No, I think we attack in if they block with Troll. No, this is sorcery, so we have to do it now. Let's do this now. On here. This guy will get pumped enough that he'll trade with the Troll. Let's see if they want to take that trade. No, they do not. Sorcery speed for Feed the Swarm, so we can use that on Troll, or if they attack with Troll, we can... Alright, they level that up. Now we're going to have to do something about Troll a little sooner. We're going to lose too much life from taking and then using Feed the Swarm on it. Oh, that's bad too. We need more mana. Okay, let's attack all in, see if they block. We can use Lash of Malice. Ugh. Guess use it here. Get some damage in there. Chump blocker, or do we Feed the Swarm? Jeez, they can do a lot of damage here and draw a card if I'm not careful. Nah, I can't let them attack with that Troll again. Yeah, I gotta hit that. That's. Or I should have just hit the Ranger class. I could have hit that too. That was bad. I should have hit the Ranger class. I completely forgot that does enchantments. That was bad. We should have hit the Ranger class before attacking. Still, I don't know if it's a race we could have won with their Troll as a 5/5, 2 hits left on us. And it's got Trample, so our blocks do very little. They could buy us 1 extra turn by playing an Apprentice and blocking the Troll. So even shooting down that Ranger class, we probably would have gotten more damage in, but I don't think they'd be on 4 life right now, I think. Yeah, they'd be on 4 life right now. That's really bad. I was just about to say we need to use Silverquill Command. And we got it now. So what do we got? 3, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Yes! So this, and we'll make them sack a creature. You get flying, you sack a creature. Everything goes on him because he needs it to get damage through. Because he's flying now. That could be it. That land to allow us to play Command, I think. Yeah, they're calling the GGs, so... I could have attacked to offer the trade, but whatever. Okay, so it was really sketchy with the Feed the Swarm on the Troll, but it did work out. We did draw the land when we need it, so let's see if we keep going. We can get in. We need a good draw. Why are we never going first? Ew. On the play like this. We do have a 1 draw. Gotta hope for a good card draw. At least 1 or 2 more lands. Not bad. So next turn we can maybe... Ooh, do we want to hit that Bard class? Let it cost that less to cast. 2 mana to up it. Maybe we let them sink mana into upping it, and then we take it down with Feed the Swarm. Get a Clarion out now. We can't, unfortunately, if we hold that off, we can't do an attack for damage right now. So they do level it up, nice. It'll still, its mana cost is 2, so it'll still only cost us 2 life with Feed the Swarm. But now they can play 1 mana and a 1 drop. Is all they got left. Ooh. Wait, what? Right, he's legendary and they got this thing. Ah, that's good. Good for you, sir. That really does suck for us then. We can shoot this guy down. Yeah, I really want to get rid of Bard class though, because they're just going to come back with more stuff. We need more removal now too then. Well, we got this online next turn. So there's no point attacking now, that sucks. But we got rid of their Bard class, so they don't get cheaper legendary. There's a lot of legendary stuff in this new set here, so they're probably going to attack in with him then, right? Level it up, get that in there. You suck. Is this instant? Of course not. Could really use something instant speed here. Make him sack a creature. Who gets flying? You has flying. You sack. Oh, I should have actually given Clarion Spirit flying. Oh wait, I knew they were going to sack their wolf. That's why I didn't give. Right. The class is over here too. Bard class, Ranger class. Oh my god. Jesus. Rares and mythics. Okay, I guess not so much, but this deck is, other than Silverquill Command and Leonin Lightscribe, and some of our lands, yeah, which these ones could be switched out for something a little easier on the budget. What do we get? Oh, we don't have the mana last for Academic Probation, do we? We should have paid more attention to our mana that we were playing. What did I... Oh no, we played both white, so yeah, we only have the 2 white. Oh, I don't know what to get. We should kill their guy that's getting big. Let's go that way to kill it. Which is obviously not this turn, but... And we still can't attack through, because everything they have is still too big. Okay, this is not fair for evaluating the deck. We need our opponent to not literally have absolute freaking perfection. Like, seriously, game. Come on. There's at least 3 games that our opponent's going to win from pure luck. But yeah, 2 of those pure luck games were just ridiculous. This being one of them. Let's get rid of that thing. Maybe attack in and kill some things. Or do some damage. Or both. No, not both. We don't have random. Hold back everybody except Lightscribe, I guess. Or no, go in with everybody because we can play another Spirit. I'd really rather not lose the Spirit, but let's get in there. Start taking stuff down. Get damage in. Whatever. can they just stop playing perfect stuff? Like, not... Did I just tell you to do the opposite of what I wanted you to do? Like, that's, like, literally, wow. Let's just... Oh, Jesus. Come on, game. Can you brick them with lands or something? Jesus. Why do they never... I get, like, my games today have been so... Every time I look at my hand, I'm like, this is awkward. This is awkward. This deck is not significantly different than my other one. Like... Alright, let's see if we can break out of this pattern of weirdness, which it doesn't really look like it, unless we draw into some spells. This would be great. Unless our opponent has, like, oodles of removal or all the perfect stuff, which I'm really starting to get pessimistic because today's been pretty bad. Again. I should know by now, Wizards only allows me one good day a month. More like a week. But it feels like a month. Oh my god, guys, seriously? You have 2 lands, it's early game, like, come on. Can we play? Burn spell, Dragonfire, right? Frostbite. Shock, whatever. Here it comes. Yeah, exactly what I said is the only way we could really, like, we had a great hand. The only thing that could make it bad is if they shoot down literally every single thing we play. Pass your turn, we play a creature, you shoot it down. Have you not figured it out yet, guy? Rocky. Rocky. Oh, you don't have burn spell anymore. Oh, and we ran out of basic lands to play that out nicely. Let's go like that. Try this again, see if it comes back around, survives around. Maybe it's that Silverquill Command I should take out of this deck. Maybe it's just too clunky. It's just so powerful when we get it and use it and everything. I guess white. We're usually looking for white mana all the time. Which mana is this? I would have to kick this thing. Yeah, let's do it. Get rid of their stuff. Attack in. Get some damage in finally. Yeah, another one, no problem. And they shoot this down all at once. Yep. Alright, so it is. I was thinking they took one turn off, so I was thinking, oh, maybe my pessimism was unwarranted. But no, it's exactly as I predicted. Exactly as I predicted. Oh, what do you know? I could kill it, but I lose my Lumimancer or my Lightscribe in the process. Amp him up a bit. I don't even know what to get. This thing to take down his Calamity Bearer. Oh, I can't attack. Right. I just played him this turn. Haha. I was thinking, oh, I can attack maybe or something. I could still play this during their turn, so... Lightscribe would still die to the Calamity Bearer, but at least he would take down the Calamity Bearer with it. Giant Source deals double damage? Yeah. So how does that thing work again? He can cast it from the graveyard if he has a giant. He may cast... Right, thanks Shuffler, thank you. That's 3 now of probably the most powerful giant in a giant deck. Here's almost all of them. Here you go. We're absolutely not coming back from this now. It is absolutely 100% hopeless when the Shuffler does that. I wish I could gauge this deck properly, but if I don't get a... Okay, maybe I misspoke again. Still really frustrating. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing. These games are like a yo-yo sometimes. Doing good, doing bad, doing good. Oh, Clarion first. Son of a... Nah, I would have had a freaking token if I would have played that right. You just start playing stuff without thinking for like half a second, and then it's too late already. And you're like, ugh. What are you... What? There was no stick on Lightscribe. What the heck now? So they do have a count. They have something. They're going to shoot something down. Probably Lightscribe. That'd be the smarter way to go. No? Alright, what you got? Maybe we can make you sacrifice it. Okay, there goes Clarion. We weren't double spelling next turn anyways. Yeah, I guess we go for card draw here. And here comes their counter spell now. There's some kind of something waiting here. I didn't really want to cast it because of the counter spell, but doing Lash of Malice on Lightscribe and calling it a turn seemed not very exciting. So they kill him instant speed instead. At least we get to draw our card still. And no, we're losing this one. There's no way we're winning a top deck war here. Especially when we don't draw any creatures. Oh my god, and we're both just drawing lands. Like, seriously. Come on, game. Alright, what do we got here? This guy looks kind of scary. Excess damage. Didn't he have that out and it was a different art? Didn't he just have those giants out? Oh, now he's doing all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, not like just had it out, but I swear he had it out, or maybe that was a different game I'm thinking of. Yeah, this guy played 3 Calamity Bears. Well, that sucks. 3 cards, what is it? 1 into your hand, so it's not like he's drawing 3 cards each one of these. So it's not bad, I guess. Get rid of the Stormcaller, maybe? But yeah, there's no way we're winning this. We need creatures before we play our spells. But then we can't attack with our creature the first turn anyways. Like, we're just way too screwed here. Yeah, and he stopped bricking way too soon. Good game. Should I even play it out? What's the point? Thank you, Wizards, for another fair match. My God, I'm so pissed. How am I supposed to test this deck out accurately with games like this? Seriously. This is not the deck. This is the shuffling. This is... Come on. Sure, well, I guess we'll take one out. Unless they have a counter, which they looks like they do. No, they just let it go. And then we draw another land with only 22. Yeah, thanks. Try like way freaking too late game. Holy freaking way too late. Does this guy even have counters? It seems like it. It hangs up so much here. Like now, it's just sitting here. What's it waiting for? What does he have? He kills that. Alright. Get the card draw out of it. Yeah, there's no way we're coming back. He's just got way too many cards now. Jesus. Are you friggin' kidding me, game? That's just way too much of a piss off. I can't even take it anymore. Oh my God. What do those words there mean? What does that say? I don't recognize these words. Are they even in English? What is that? I don't understand what it means. Are you kidding me? We go first and finally, and... Like... Yeah, our shuffler is fair. Our shuffler is fair and random. It's amazing how many games where everything is just perfect, like so utterly perfectly stacked against you. It's not like it's bad. It's way beyond bad. This particular hand is not like that, no. It's just I'm thinking about way my whole night has been going, and it's like, come on, Wizards. You got to stop saying everything's fine and then just giving people such streaks of the same BS over and over. Everybody knows that's not fine. Like, can I get a different situation? Then I don't know, I just feel like it's the same thing all the time. Not enough spells to cast, too many crew, whatever. This looks better than what I've seen most of the night for a starting hand. Although every time I have a good starting hand tonight, guess what's stacked against me, right? So far so good. Can't complain too much yet this game. Let's grab a Viral Sciences. I'll say hello to. Should I say thanks? I don't know. I was like, that's not really anything too nice there. Stop asking me if I want. I don't want to play Professor's Warning. Lightscribe? Now let's get our land now. Did I play a land this turn? I certainly did. Are they going to start gaining 1 billion life again like the other guy I played earlier tonight? I don't know if that'll be... I think that might be in this video. I guess you can equip it and get another... Get 2 damage in. I was going to say 1 didn't? No, it's 2 damage. Because the pick does give a +1/+1. So they're like green-white treasures. Is so far what I'm seeing from their deck. Quite interesting. I guess we just hit him for 1 because we don't have any real good kind of spells. I don't really want to cast this. I want to hold this up for protection right now. Unless that +1/+1 plus the Magecraft triggers threatens lethal, then yeah, I will cast that. Other than that, protection. So if they attack in with Innkeeper, I'll take the block and use it, hoping that I'll get more protection or something some other time. How much is it? Just a 2/2? He might have something with his green mana, but I'd rather give him a +1/+1. And he'll also give him trigger himself too, so he'll be 4/4 actually. All right, that worked out okay. No treasure for you for now. Ooh, I want to play them both. We gotta play this because we can make them sacrifice their creature. Yeah, so we gotta. Yeah. Who gets flying? It doesn't really matter. Oh, no, I gotta target the player, sack the creature. And that's a lot of damage. Not lethal, but dang close. But they didn't like being... Well, we're still at 20. Alright. That is kind of... That game is how this deck is supposed to work. Why can't we get that kind of deal more often? They play decent stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Their deck seems kind of experimental. I don't know, maybe Magecraft just isn't good in 2022 anymore. Maybe it's just kind of a side thing, you know? A side trigger. See if I can squeeze in one more game. Oh, look at that. We go first again. Except the mana is absolutely horrendous. This we will keep. Sucks throwing that away, but it just takes so much mana. We need to play other things in the meantime. Especially when we have to friggin' mulligan down a card. Oh, I guess we play him out. And there's no point attacking. I don't really want to cast this. I have no target for this. Alright, now we got targets. Yeah. I was thinking about not revealing and playing it tapped, but this way I have the option to play both of these. Yeah, I kind of want to destroy Zimone just to get the triggers and get some damage in. And then we still have mana held up for warning. And we are so low on cards though. It's... You know what, Wizards? I put 22 lands in here so that, you know, I could get 4 or 5 and then not draw any that often. This is what I mean tonight. It's like, it's just like it's programmed tonight to give me exactly everything backwards. Not backwards, I don't know what to say, just all effed up. Do not give me any spell, any spell. Okay, I meant like non-creature spell. That's what usually players mean when they say spell, and they're usually referring to instant sorcery kind of spell. Well, +2/2, +3/3 because of this. An extra 1 makes... If we attack in and they block, we kill Gretchen. If not, then I guess we just play out Lightscribe and hold up protection. Now I'm wishing I kept... That's why this game had flooded me a little bit there. It's like, oh, you threw away your 4-mana Silverquill Command? Yeah, okay, we'll punish you for that now. Here we go. So +1/+1 counter on this guy. Killed Gretchen. I should have actually played this out first, now that I think about it. That only costs 1 mana. Seriously? We just have it all again? Yeah, see, that would have been more damage then. Now we're out of cards. Top decking war is something we cannot win. Maybe if this next card is a Silverquill Command. That's basically the only way. Either the next card or the card after that. I think we can afford a turn. After that we fall way too far behind. Yeah, even a command right now would be brutal. Because their blockers are just... Okay, that does help though. It's not a command, but... This goes 5/5/4/4. This one goes huge too. So I think we go... 5/4/4/4. We gotta kill Gretchen just because she's got too high of toughness. And you know what? We can kill Gretchen without kicking it either, right? Yeah, so let's kill Gretchen. Everybody gets a boost. We attack all in, and I'm pretty sure they have to block. Yes, they absolutely have to block something. Actually, even if they do block, it doesn't matter. No, 1 point shy. They block the 5/5, 1 point shy. All right. Okay. I was really like, you can't blame me for being a little skeptical about this game. Like, we were down to nothing. Like, we were constantly killing all their stuff. They were probably ticked off like crazy, but I'm like, we're out of gas. If they could have survived it, which actually they could have survived this turn, if they would have blocked the 5/5, like if we drew a land, we were done. Like even with them at 1 health, they could have come back from that. If we drew a land, like, yeah, that was, whoa, holy jeez. All right, well, that was the deck. We were just in the play queue today, and I didn't feel it was performing like the older version did, like the older version used to. I don't know if it was luck. I feel like my luck today, as I was saying in the games, I feel like there was some pattern cycling there. There was 1 or 2 games where the pattern broke for a bit, but and then it came back. So, but maybe it's the Silverquill Command, like I was saying earlier. You know, maybe it's just too clunky at 4 mana. Maybe that's the big problem in this deck. Maybe we need more cheaper removal. How much do I have in here? Bloodchiefs, Feed the Swarm, and Lash can be removal. I prefer to use Lash of Malice for removal, but it does get that extra damage in when we need it. So I really think the Silverquill Command is really the only thing questionable in here. And I have no idea what... It's so powerful, though. It's just like... I don't even know what to say. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash that thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do that if you're into anything you saw here or anything I talked about in the beginning. Hope you all have a great day. See you at the next video. Cheers.